What's up guys, Kyle here again, and welcome back to my second channel. We're gonna check out 20 different V30 loaded cabinets. This video is basically for my own curiosity. I thought it would be really fun just to check out a bunch of different vintage 30 loaded cabinets. That's one of the reasons that I buy so much gear overall, is I just love checking out different things and shooting out different things and informing myself. This is all for personal knowledge, but if I can share any of this with you guys, I'm happy to do it. So that's the reason why I decided to record it today. But I also kind of wanted to just touch on the topic of the vintage 30 not really being a vintage 30. So what does that mean? Well, there's a bunch of different iterations of the vintage 30. They've gone through manufacturing changes. They've gone through manufacturing location changes. There are OEM specific models like Mesa. Marshall has the vintage 30, the vintage MF, which you guys will see in the Mode 4 cabs. I have noticed a pretty significant difference in the Bogner vintage 30s, the ones that come in the Bogner cabs and the Friedman cabs as well. Unfortunately, I don't have a fully loaded Friedman cab with V30, so I wasn't able to show you that for this particular video, but I think that you're going to notice that just throwing vintage 30s in a cabinet doesn't always result in the same thing. In fact, it's always just a little bit different because cab construction comes into play, the materials, the dimensions, all sorts of different things. So I know that this has come to light a lot more in the last few years, but when I first got into guitar gear, it was just like, oh, you need a metal cab? Put vintage 30s in anything and it'll sound amazing. But in my personal experience over the years, I've definitely found that some cabs sound much better than others with the vintage 30 speaker in it. So without further ado, let's get to the actual recording part. Quick rundown of my rig that I'm going to be using for this. For the guitar, I'm using the PRS 594 McCarty Standard that PRS sent out for a video review. If you guys want to see a video review of that guitar, head over to my main channel, which will be in the description of this video, so you don't miss out on that. For the amp, I'm using my Badlander 100 with the Legendary Tones hot mod installed, which gives it a little bit more gain and a little bit more low end. And then we were using two pedals on the amp. The first one is the Grim 3 by This Heavy Earth Effects. This is basically like a really highly tweakable tube screamer type pedal. Sounds really good, and I'm gonna have a dedicated review of this on my channel as well in the near future. And then this one is really special. This is the Titan, and we put this in the loop of the Badlander 100, and this basically acts as a resonance and presence control for your amplifier if it doesn't have one. So I was able to boost the low end pretty significantly actually using this pedal in the loop of the Badlander 100, and I pushed the low end in this video a lot more than I normally would in my own guitar tones because some cabs don't really handle low end very well. They'll shake apart, they'll rattle, you'll hear noises and stuff like that. And I wanted to try to capture that as best as I could. So I really was pumping the low end with this pedal. And I think you'll be able to hear that in the video. This is the Titan by This Heavy Earth Effects. I think I forgot to say that, but yeah, both these pedals you'll see over on the main channel. As far as microphones, I decided to use the V7 by SE Electronics. Yes, it's a vocal microphone, but so are so many of the other mics that we love to use on guitar cabinets. And I've used this on guitar and I actually think it sounds really good. So figured why not change it up and use something cool like this. And then we also have a room mic. So the room mic is the SE Electronics X1R. That is a ribbon microphone, so it'll be kind of catching everything bouncing around the room. It's placed about 5 feet away from the cab, and it's off the center axis, so it's going to be catching the sound from the side, and I will put those up in two separate sections. So this is going to be a long video. It's going to be one full section comparing all the cabs back to back with the V7, and then one full section comparing all the cabs back to back with the room mic, so you guys can really, you know, get a feel for how different these things sound in the room, as opposed to just being close mic'd. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Of course, as always, if you guys want to help the channel, affiliate links apply. Go down into the description of this video. If you see any of the cabs that you like here, if you want the Badlander or the PRS and you want to help the channel out, hit those affiliate links from Zounds and Sweetwater. Helps a huge amount. Consider joining my Patreon community because those guys help make videos like this possible so I can afford to have all this gear to shoot it out for you guys on the channel. And like and subscribe and all that YouTube crap, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Which cab do you like the best? Do you own any of these cabs? Have you played through any of them? Did any of them surprise you? Let me let me know all of that stuff down below in the comments, and I'll meet you down there to chat about it. Here we go. Congratulations, you have just suffered through another belligerent amateur video. If you like what's going on here, make sure to subscribe to my main channel, which will be linked down below. And if you want to help the channel out, consider getting something from one of those affiliate links from Sweetwater or Zounds, or joining my Patreon community. Make sure to hit that dirty old like button on the way out and leave me a comment telling me how much you hate my stupid face. Bye!